Being a proactive advisor adds percentage points to you, the client's accounts. It's extremely valuable. It's something I do, something many advisors I know do, but the key is the investor could do it as well. Let me explain what I mean specifically during this pandemic. I have a lot of clients that aren't 100% in stocks. They're 60% stocks, 40% bonds, or something like that in a moderate portfolio. The market crashed 34% from the middle of February to the middle of March. And for simplicity, let's say it recovered right back to where it was. Now, once the market's gone down 20%, it's a noticeable correction. And certainly by the time it's 34%, it's significant. Now, the percent return to get back up to where we were is 51%. If you have a 34% loss, you need a 51% return to get back to square one. This gives you the opportunity to say, wait a minute, the market's down 20, 30 something percent. Let's shift up one notch. And this is what I did with the majority of my clients, is we shifted up 10, 20%. So if you go from a 60-40 to 80% stocks, 20% bonds, and the market's already down 30%, you're not taking as much risk as if you did it in a normal time, because it's already gone 30% down. For it to go down another 30% would be a significant shock to the economy to have 30% and then 30%. So your risk of another 30% loss is much lower. So it justifies putting more money at risk that has the benefit of the recovery when it does recover. So what that means is when the market's down 20, 30 something percent, shift from 60-40 to 80-20 and benefit by the upswing, because now you have 80% of your money recovering that 51% return as opposed to just 60% of your money. So you have 60% of the hit and 80% of the recovery. This has and does produce, in this example, 8 to 12% extra return. So while the average American out there that just holds the money in a 401k or sits on it or doesn't do anything, they make zero return, 0%. My clients, when I'm doing this, the ones I've done it for are already up, say 10%, 8 to 12%, depending on what point during that dip from 20 to 34% down, we switched gears and said, all right, we're gonna benefit by the uptick. We've taken enough of the hit to make it safer for you to take a little more risk and benefit by the reward. So an extra 10% is a big deal. It will pay my advisor fee for a while, and you, the client, benefit from the process, because I do proactive advising every year, not just during a major market correction or crash. This isn't a fit for everybody. There are clients I didn't do this for. There's clients I was on the fence saying this is an opportunity, but we don't know if this could take 5 years to get back to square one. It's turned out extremely well for those who did it because it went back so quickly in a matter of a couple months. But if it was 2-3 years from now when we finally got back to where we were, it wouldn't make sense for many clients, for several clients of mine and many clients out there listening, because you may be retiring, you may have a need for this money, and you can't gamble it if you need it sooner. And you don't know the time frame of how quickly it was going to recover or is going to recover. Keep this in mind. If you have long-term money, this is a great way to be a proactive investor, and this is how I'm a proactive advisor for many of my clients. I'm Justin Struble with BSG Advisors. I'm not a broker, I'm a fixer.